Okay, now, is it possible, you tell me, after the duck, rather than to come up like this, but to come up and swing? It's almost that slap to the heavy bag.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
I'm Vanessa from Romanics. It's really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, what a movie you made. I mean,
thank you.
You had two legends in this movie. Was it easy to get them on board?
Not so easy. A little easier to get Mr. De Niro in. I had met with him before on different projects, and so I flew to New York to kind of tell him what the story was and talk him into it. He had done this a little bit before with Analyze This in terms of nodding to a previous role in Godfather. Sly had not done this type of thing in a long time, and so it took a little more convincing.
Could you even imagine any other actors in this part?
No, actually I couldn't. And so that's what made it really challenging, because we worked on the script for over a year, and I thought to myself, this could be a real waste of time if we don't get these two guys, because they were the only guys that we could think of.
Okay. No, man! What are you doing? No, what's he doing with that? Stop! What are you doing?
In the movie, Robert and Sylvester, they constantly want to kill each other. Mm-hmm. How was the atmosphere on set when the cameras were turned off?
They're very good actors because they really like each other. And so the animosity on screen was not at all what, we had behind the scenes. It was a very light atmosphere, very fun. And it was something different for both of them, to, to nod at these iconic characters. So they had a common ground, and I think they really enjoyed the experience.
And I bet you had to laugh a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot of laughing, especially when we got Alan Arkin involved, stirring up trouble, and Kevin Hart. Those guys are hilarious. So it was a fun set.
Tenement this morning?
Hey, Webster, show a little respect.
And I choose to believe that you just called me Webster because of my dictionary-sized vocabulary, and not because of my height and race.
Nope, it's because you're short and black.
That's funny. That's real funny. What was Jesus like? I'm curious. Was he cool?
If you would have to decide, who would you rather fight against, Mr. De Niro or Mr. Stallone?
I would choose to not fight either of them because I just am that kind of guy. But no, they can both be scary in their own ways.
What do you think would be their scary side? Rob's and...
Well, you've seen their scary side in their movies.
Yeah.
I mean, and when you talk to them, it's hard not to, go through the whole litany of roles that they've played. So there's a lot of power there. And I think that's what people, I think it's one of the hooks, to getting people into the film, is that we're kind of trading on their iconographies. But what's surprising to especially American audiences when they come out of the film is how surprised they were at the story. It was unexpected. It was not the kind of movie that they thought it was going to be.
You made me wait 30 years to prove to the world I can kick your ass, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kick your ass. You're gonna move on.
I really liked their fighting names, The Kid and Razor. If you would have to choose a name for your life, a fighting name for you, what would you call yourself?
Well, I think my, wow, The Punisher. I don't know why. I just might go there, yeah.
So are you very strict on set?
No, it's more like I punish myself. But no, I think I was trying to think of what would my son refer to me as. No, I'm stumbling at because I'm not sure I could actually say what he'd be calling me as my boxing name.
So, but you're very critical with yourself?
Yeah, I think, fear is a good engine. And so that, the people around me know that I'm a little hard on myself, but that's what makes us go every day.
Did you ever have a rival, like in the movie, that really pushed you to become your best?
Well, I think there are a lot of things that push you to become your best. The fear of not working again is one. So you try, you study. For this movie, I studied everything from Keaton to Chaplin, and actual fights, you know, from Ali and Frazier to every boxing movie I could, you know, because I wanted to, you know, do my best in portraying the sport and telling the best story I could.
Did you take boxing lessons yourself?
No. John Bernthal wanted to give me boxing lessons, but I'd heard stories of him. You know, he's a pretty tough guy, and I thought that would be the stupidest thing for me to actually, you know, get in a ring with him. But he still tells me that he's going to get me there.
Do you have, I mean, it's a long time shooting, but do you have one special day you will always remember, or something that happened shooting this movie?
I think one of the coolest moments was in rehearsals, getting both Bob and Sly into the same boxing ring for the very first time. I stopped being a director that day. I just pulled out my cell phone and started taking pictures. And I think it was such a life moment that I'll never forget.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
It was fun talking to you.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.